Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So that's got things underway. Adams gets across to intercept that. Danger averted for now. They've won a corner. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lee Kang-in going face-to-face with his great rival. Bit too much weight on the pass. Palmer. Otto. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Lewandowski hurtling down that right flank. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Otto.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting, he's one-on-one, can he finish? And he's done it! And Nigeria are ahead! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 32, Rategi.
Nigeria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has not gone well. Yamal. That looks a good ball through. Can he put it away? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rettini! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Partey, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. That has been cut short. Palmer. Nuno Mendes. Lewandowski. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Otto. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Partey. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bastoni.
Nigeria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Not the most accurate pass. Konate. Lee Kang in! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Yamal into the final 5 minutes of the first half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. And here's Lewandowski. Great position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer. Partey. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Anyone appearing intoxicated?
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Nigeria come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Nigeria.
Nigeria carrying about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Number 5.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Nigeria do appear to have made a half-time change.
System changes with it.
And he's managed to get free. Palmer. And it's Messi. Oh, can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Now it's Keane. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Yamal. Climbs up big! Nigeria are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Keane. Partey does really well to win the ball there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
61 minutes is number 8, Robert Lewandowski. The attendance for
That
this
has
match
certainly
was
made things interesting.
80,113.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Serginho. That's a nicely measured pass. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Oh, well played. Konate makes the interception. Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he's had it nicked away. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 7.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Lewandowski.
Partey,
Coming on the field.
Mendes, who does have an assist to his name. He's in plenty of space here.
Alvarez.
Serginho, he's got space in the area.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lewandowski is flagged offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And they're back on the ball again. He's having a go!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Spread neatly. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Lewandowski. Musiala! Now he's been caught on it here, and he's following up! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bruno Fernandes. Played back in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Back in once more. And that has been cleared.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that is out of play. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed.
Decent hit! And with that, the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Great scenes inside the 47,000 capacity Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, home to what many see as the team in Chilean football.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
So it's away we go then. João Neves. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. To be. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought a starting position.
Maldini. Olise. Oh, no joy this time. Makaleli. Keane. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. And it's Batistuta. To Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alvarez. The ball's gone astray. Alvarez, and again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the runner. Marquinhos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So the
real chance! Goal! Colo-Colo! And Colo-Colo score first! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Let's Batis shapes to shoot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Elise. Can he get away here? It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He could be in here. Oh, this is a great position. There's the hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Elise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Elise, wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. João Neves. Elise. Alvarez. Maldini getting this one clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. João Neves. Elise. Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in plenty of space here. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Gerrard. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mendes getting this one clear. João Neves. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gerrard. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No luck with that dink over the top. Nuno Mendes. And it's Gerrard. Seedorf calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. And it's Seedorf. João Neves. Elise. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's intervened well there. Nigeria, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. João Neves. That's Gerrard. Now it's Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Gerrard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Colo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Mbappe! Frimpong is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching cross-field. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Closing in on goal. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Guardiola. Adams. Conte. Frimpong. Colo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Retegi. Mbappe. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's on some... Lee Kang-in! He's done very well to get to that.
Lee Kang-in really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio.
Nigeria can make their change now with a break in play. And it's been taken short. And now they can sprint. Struck first time! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Seedorf. Out to the left it goes. Otto gets across to intercept that. And it's Guardiola. Retegi. João Neves. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini cuts it out. João Neves. Gerrard.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Retegi stood up well to him there. Seedorf. Marquinhos. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's in space and looking for up. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's well seen too. Makaleli.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. That is a great pick out. Now the finish! And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Really
is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. And that gets things running. Kimmich, De Bruyne, Cafu, Yamal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. Wilshere. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. It's a good ball out wide. Ball played through for the wide man. Cafu. De Bruyne. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Torres. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Conte. Van Bauten. Kimmich. Cafu. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kimmich. Van Bauten. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nice ball and the shot! It's in! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
17 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 18.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Wilshere. Cafu. That is good strength. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Now it's Kimmich. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu. Now it's De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's played forward.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Garcia. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Wilshere, that's a sharp pass. Tries to dink it in. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckenbauer. And he's gone searching crossfield. Works it forward. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! It's in! Brazil are back in business! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Wilshere. Yamal. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are back underway. Otto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goretzka. Conte. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. So much. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Makelele did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
De Bruyne. Wilshere. Messi. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Messi. And the finish! That's another chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
De Bruyne. Cafu, looking for the run. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's intervened well there. Nigeria really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Messi. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Finish! He's got a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Garcia. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Torres. He's got to be in here! Now the finish!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Over to the left. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. And it's Goretzka. De Bruyne. Here come Brazil on the counter. Kante simply refused to be outdone there. Makaleli. Now it's Torres. He could be in here. Torres finds himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Pass has gone astray. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. Dink through. Oh, good ball. Hit into the middle. Now that's well seen too. Wilshere.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Kimmich. Wilshere did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Terrific header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Fernando Torres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Camisa 19, camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 31, camisa 5. Teremos uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! Benzema. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Floated up and over. He's in plenty of space here. Fernando Torres. He's got the shot away! Messi! From another planet! And that has raised the roof! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Torres. Great work on the overlap. A real chance if he can get through. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No, he's just misjudged that one. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Osimhen. Benzema. Van Bauten. De Bruyne. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Raul.
It's a sharp pass. That has been slung wide. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite in the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
In with the challenge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Guardiola. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi, who played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! He's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi goes short. Decent hit! Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Thuram!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Still goalless. Guardiola. That's a pretty loose pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Beckham, distributed tidily. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking here to chip it through. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Messi. Beckham. Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. He won't be happy with that one. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. Rudiger. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Raul. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Driving forward. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, he's just misjudged that one. Hakimi attempts a clearance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Roberto, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Costa Curta. Ronaldinho. Beckham. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Vinicius Junior.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Conte. Odo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's having a go! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nigeria failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Nigeria head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Good read, needed to be. Beckham. Hakimi. Guardiola.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. Neymar. No, it's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Raul did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Odo.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Hakimi cuts out the pass, and the keeper's got it again. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Front-footed pressing going on here. 60 minutes played. Costa Curta. Makalele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word. Goes down, but nothing given. Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Beckham.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Otto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Ndika with the clearance. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes! This time surely! And he hits the net! The deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Floated through, and that has been clubbed away. And here's Goretzka. Hakimi attempts a clearance, and they win it back again.
Nigeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Mbappe! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Marcó en el minuto 79 el dorsal 11.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's played him through. Can he put it away? Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
They're not going to make any further progress now.
Played back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Deftly done. De Ligt tries to clear. Hakimi. And it's Messi. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Goretzka. Hakimi. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Messi. Raul. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Messi. Well, that's an inviting ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.